everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am getting ready to do a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you were meant to find it. All right, Aries, let's see where the cards want to take us today. All right, Aries, if you'd like to become a love and lighter and join my newsletter, I talk about a tarot card a month. I talk about crystals and some astrology. If you're interested in that, you can check out my webinar. Well, you can check out my my website. It's linked in the description box below. Also, I have a free Introduction to Tarot webinar where I teach you the meanings of the Ace or the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me. If that's something you're interested in, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. All right, Aries, overall energy of the reading is the Three of Wands. Are we waiting for our ships to come in? Are we plotting and planning to move forward? Are we turning our back to something? What are we doing here? Well, let's find out. All right, in your recent past, we have the Two of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Page of Cups. Page of Cups can be an offer of love or apology, but it can also mean you're ready to open up your heart again. Two of Wands is setting your intentions. Three of Swords is somebody's words, actions, or intentions hurt you and hurt you pretty badly. In your current energies, we have the Lovers, Justice, and the King of Pentacles. Justice is wanting things fair and balanced. Lovers is a very powerful love connection. It was also called the choice back in the day. King of Pentacles is somebody loving, nurturing, caring, and abundant who has got a lot of stability. In your potential final outcome, we have the Hermit, the Ten of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Ten of Wands is carrying a very heavy burden. Let's see if somebody's going to be dropping this burden. The Hermit is where we go within to figure out what it is we truly want to do for ourselves. Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. Now, we have to see how all of this correlates to this Three of Wands. Now, let's start clarifying. Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? Now, take the reading how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. I can be talking about you or someone's energy connected to you. Why is this Page of Cups here? Why is this Page of Cups here? Yeah. Page of Cups is being clarified by, wow, the Eight of Cups and the Devil. I feel like you're ready to open up your heart again because you've walked away from something that was holding you back. I feel like you shut the door on something. If it was a person, if it was a situation, I almost want to tell you, I feel like it could have been either stinking thinking and or past pain and hurt. It's like walking away from it. It's like leaving it behind because it doesn't serve you anymore. I don't feel like we're ready to open up our heart again because we've walked away from something and we're walking right towards the devil. I don't feel that energy. I'm feeling we're ready to open up our heart again because we've walked away from what was holding us back. Because I tell you, the devil is anything that holds you back. Fears, past pain, addictions, illusions, your job, your family, your friends. Anything that holds you back is considered your devil. I feel like you're ready to move forward now because you've put the devil in the past. Two of Wands. Why is this Two of Wands here? Talk to me about the Two of Wands. Why is this Two of Wands here? Why? Why is the Two of Wands here? Yeah. Two of Wands is being clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Wands. No longer all up in your head about having a new beginning. No longer. Why? Because we put whatever this was to rest. If this was a past relationship that we were holding on to, it's, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? Nope. You're going towards that new beginning. I want to say if someone, well, you've heard that, as soon as I get into a new relationship, my past person comes back and then what am I going to do? Well, let me ask you this. Are you happy in your new relationship? If you are, then that past person needs to go kick rocks because you know what it's like to be with that past person. Did that past person ghost you? Did they do stuff to you that hurt you and hurt you badly? Then if they're coming back around and you're with somebody else, tough. Move forward. I feel like this is you moving forward, no longer all up in your head about having new beginnings, because maybe we were all up in our head about having a new beginning because we didn't want to leave something or someone behind. Well, Too late. They had their opportunity. They had their opportunity with you and they blew it. Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here? Talk to me about this Three Swords. Why is it here? Why is this Three of Swords here? Yeah. Three of Swords is being clarified by the Six of Swords, yeah, and the Six of Wands. Where it comes to that hurt and pain, you're moving forward from it. Now, I'm not saying you're moving forward and you don't feel it or you haven't healed from it. I believe that you are. Moving forward, and with the Six of Wands, I feel like it's victory after a long battle of all of this hurt and pain. I want to say it's probably taken you quite some time to get over it. And I feel like this is just you moving forward. In your current energies, we have the Lovers, Justice, and the King of Pentacles. Justice. Why is Justice here? Why is Justice here? This could also be you moving forward, being all up in your head about doing so because maybe in order to have a new beginning, you have to leave someone behind, as in you have to just shut the door on them because they haven't healed. That's okay. If they haven't healed, shut the door and you move forward. You were not meant to sit in limbo for years waiting for somebody else to get their head out of their ass. You weren't meant to do that. And this is you with all of that hurt that had happened in the past, and maybe the hurt of having to leave someone behind so that you can move forward, but having the truth and clarity to know that, you know what, this is your journey and you need to move forward and getting victory after all of that hurt and pain. Justice. Why is Justice here? Talk to me about Justice. Why is Justice here? Justice is wanting things fair and balanced. Why is Justice here? Yeah. Justice is being clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is you putting your life into balance, getting out of your head about the things that happened in the past. Because Seven of Pentacles can be a card of divine timing. It can be a card of you reap what you sow. It can be a card of looking back at the past. I feel like here we are, balancing things out, no longer being all up in our head about what happened in the past. Possibly about a past person. No, it's I need to move forward. This could also mean you are starting to forgive yourself for the things you allowed to happen in the past. Here you are ready to open up your heart again because you walked away from what was holding you back. And I believe this could be you forgiving yourself for allowing you to be held back, or for how you were treated in the past. Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? Or for how you allowed yourself to be treated in the past. Sometimes we allow people that we love to treat us like crap because we love them. And then after the relationship kind of, takes a nosedive, we realize that we didn't love ourselves enough and we allowed them to treat us like that. And sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow. But I feel like, you know what? You're releasing yourself from that. Yeah, they treated me like crap in the past because I allowed it. But now I'm a different person. I've healed. I know my worth. And I'm not going to let somebody do that again. Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here? Talk to me about this Lovers card. Why is the Lovers here? Look, I can tell you I've been guilty of it too. So believe me, I know exactly how you feel. Lovers is being clarified by the Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, with the choices you make, I want to say with the choices, Two of Wands, setting the intention to move forward, getting out of your head, not letting it bother you anymore, having a new beginning. Choices that we make, we're moving forward to new opportunities. I want to say as you move forward, this could be a new relationship that comes in, because the Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity, but it's an opportunity that has taken some time to come to you. And maybe you weren't in the right energy before, but now you are. King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Talk to me about the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Yeah. Oh my gosh. King of Pentacles is being clarified by the Chariot and the Ace of Swords. This is you. Stable. Very much in stability. With a lot of growth around you. Now moving forward. Because now it's like this is truth and clarity. This is those aha moments. This is, hey, my past doesn't have to hold me back. Hey, I've forgiven myself for allowing possibly people to treat me less than. I've moved forward from that. Now I have new opportunities coming in. This could be a new relationship that comes in. And it comes in because now we're radiating as this King of Pentacles. We're moving forward in our truth. In your potential final outcome, we have the Hermit, the Ten of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Talk to me about this Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Why? Oops. Why is the Ten of Wands here? I almost had some cards fly out. Almost. Almost. Why is the Ten of Wands here? There we go. Talk to me about this Ten of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. Ten of Wands is being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. I feel like this is you carrying a burden of what you thought you wanted. Because with the Seven of Swords, I felt like you weren't being honest about what you wanted here. Ten of Pentacles is, to me, and I've said it in other readings, it's a personal card for me. Ten of Pentacles means to have everything. Yes, it can mean wealth, generational wealth, family, yes. But to me, this means having everything. And with this Ten of Wands, I feel like you were carrying a burden because what it meant to have everything possibly in the past, you were lying to yourself about. Possibly, maybe it was a relationship, and you thought that was everything. But now I feel like you're seeing things differently. What this means to you now is totally different than what it meant to you in the past. The Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? I feel like we're no longer going to carry that burden. We're going to drop the burden because now we're going to be honest with ourselves about what it means to have everything. Why is the Hermit here? And maybe what it means to have everything is to have this new relationship because it's a very loving relationship. Maybe you thought you were in a loving relationship before, but maybe it was toxic. Maybe there were red flags that we were overlooking. The Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Talk to me about the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Yeah. The Hermit is being clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Yes. In those quiet moments, as we're in Hermit mode, I feel like getting the clarity on how to move forward. And with the Ten of Swords here, it's allowing things to end that need to end. And maybe it was this that needed to end. Carrying the burden of possibly what we thought our true happiness was in the past, but not realizing that we were lying to ourselves about it. You know, maybe we were in a relationship in the past and maybe there was an equal give and take. Maybe there were a lot of red flags. Sometimes I like to say when we're in a relationship with someone, we may see a red flag, but we want to be in that relationship because we see the potential in that person, that we take out our knitting needles, and every time a red flag comes in, we essentially take those red flags and knit a sweater, and we put the sweater on so we don't have to look at the red flags. But what that sweater does is it dims our own light. And sometimes we don't realize that we're doing it. And I feel like you're not going to do that. You're not going to dim your light anymore for anyone or anything. Allowing things to end that need to end. Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Yeah. I know what I'm feeling here. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Yeah. Six of Pentacles is being clarified by the Ace of Cups and the Fool. Yes. It's wanting equal give and take. We're wanting equal give and take in the things that you truly love. Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love, a new beginning with something you love. It is the flow of emotion. It's wanting equal give and take when you give that emotion. When you give love, you want love back. Not, I'm going to give, and the other person's going to give, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to overcompensate and give so that they can give a little bit. Or maybe they won't give enough. Nope, you're done doing that. Taking that leap of faith forward. With this Three of Wands here, I feel like this is you moving forward, and it's like, I want to say moving forward to the things that light your fire, moving forward to the relationships and the people that you truly want. Here we set the intention, but I believe this is you moving forward. Yeah, moving forward with this King of Wands, I feel like this is you moving forward with confidence now. All right, Aries, I'm telling you what I see and feel in the energy. I feel like now you're ready to open up your heart because you've defeated your devil. And I do feel like something is coming in for you, if it has not already. All right. What does the universe want to say? What does the universe want to tell you? Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, yeah, and the Nine of Cups. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is being crossed by the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, this new beginning in love has taken quite some time to come to you. Why? Well, because there were things that you needed to put out in the cold. Okay? There were things that you needed to put out in the cold to have Nine of Cups, to have your wish fulfillment. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, or if you'd like to learn the meanings of the Ace of the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.